Hey everyone, it's Chuck with BMAC, and sifting through a number of resumes as I do, I often will read through cover letters. And I remember having to write them myself. I remember drafting them while I was in college. And I don't think until I sat actually in this seat and have read so many of them that I have thought to myself, like, wow, they are challenging and they can be daunting. So there are two notes that I think are most important for you to consider when drafting a cover letter. First and foremost, you have to make it unique to the position. I know that you can tell when a cover letter is drafted for multiple positions. You have to remember the cover letter is not just a rehash of your resume. In many cases, you want the cover letter to express what the resume does not. You know, people will often ask me, should I have 1 page, should I have 2 pages? Honestly, I don't believe it matters. I truly don't. I've never looked at a resume and said, oh, that's 3 pages, it makes a difference. Never. I would be very shocked or surprised at a person that has a problem with the amount of information you put into a resume. So that being said, I like to learn a little bit about a person off the pages of a resume and through a cover letter. Now, it seems like in today's world, there's kind of a trend where no one is including a cover letter. This is truly one of those staples that I find that if people take the time to read, or I should say to write the cover letter, I'm going to read it. And I have no problem with that. But again, oftentimes it's not personalized. Personalize it to the position. Make it unique to the role that you're actually think about it. And then make sure what you discuss in the cover letter is not just a rehash of the resume. It's not just a summary of your resume. Talk about yourself a little bit. In many cases, maybe talk about your motivation for why that you're applying. That can't be read in a resume. Your motivation for applying to a role and what are all the ingredients or skills or maybe what are some experiences or unique experience that led you to a role like this that you're applying for. So I think if you do those two things and if you think of it that way, what you're going to do is you're going to put a person behind a resume. And that's what the cover letter is. You know, the ingredients to a resume are pretty straightforward experiences. You know, everybody's got it. And there's do's and don'ts to that too. But for the sake of the cover letter, let your personality come through in your communication style, in your writing. Let me learn a little bit of something about you. And one other great benefit to that, if nothing else, oftentimes if you put something in there about yourself and how it made you, it's a great way to start a conversation for when you're in the interview itself. So again, personalize it, make it unique to the role that you're in. Make sure it doesn't just be it's not just a rehash of your resume. And make sure that you include items about you that are not on the resume itself in that cover letter. And I promise you, most recruiters are going to read it because they're going to get to learn a little bit about you somewhere. So message me, connect with me. If we got positions here at LinkedIn, check us out, bmaclogistics.com, bmactrucking.com. Connect with me on LinkedIn anyway. I want to talk to you, and hopefully we'll see you down the line and you can join the swarm.